Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. The Thunder, they've picked off right where they left off last year. Last year, they were number one seed. A lot of people say Shai should have been MVP last year. Obviously, that went to Nikola Jokic, but right now they are number one in the West again, 30-5 on a 15-game winning streak. They just beat the Boston Celtics, the world champions, last night, and they have a big game on ESPN on Wednesday against the Cleveland Cavaliers, who are number one in the NBA at 31-4. Pat, man, we know how you talked about them, and they're doing this without Alex Caruso, doing this without Chet Holmgren, dealing with a lot of injuries. Is this finally OKC's time?
They're probably the team that I probably trust the most when I look at the Western Conference. I think that the only real weakness you could say that they quote unquote have is their age. But at the same time, like, I mean, for the Thunder, this is probably the time to do it because you're going to have to start paying some of these guys. And with the second apron, obviously you're in Oklahoma City. You saw what happened with the James Harden thing way back when. Like, Chet's going to get a max. Jalen Wynn's going to get a max. Shai's going to get the super max. So, yeah, I mean, I think that they have a very well-balanced team. I thought really the only thing that they were missing was last year was one more big, because in that Dallas series, Chet just got assaulted on the glass by Lively and Gafford, and you see what Hartenstein is bringing to this team. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Last year, I was not on the Shai as a superstar train. I wasn't there yet. This year, I am fully there. He plays on both ends of the court. He been having people on skates all season. Now, maybe I wasn't paying good enough attention, but I don't know when he got this many moves and started putting people on skates the way he been this season. So shout out to Chet. Jalen Wynn is probably gonna be Shai. Shout out Chet. Jalen Wynn is probably gonna be an all-star this season. So yeah, if I to answer your question, they're the team personally that I trust the most when I look at the Western Conference currently.
Tosin, what you think about the Thunder, man? What stands out to them for you?
First of all, Shai dresses like he's on Blade. So that's
he dresses like the Pied Piper R&B. That's what he dresses like.
He does, just like he's making TP2. But the boy, nice. Like Pavy said, like he is truly a superstar. He's one of them ones, and like it's insane to see. Like he's progressively gotten better each year. Has been in the league, but this year has just been like, yo, I am here, and y'all gonna notice this. And he's doing it week in, week out, and it's just. I'm shocked. It's like how, this team I think it's their time. I really do think it's their time. But again, Jokic is still there. But listen, we got to give Shai and his team some flowers because they're doing it. And he's nice. He's truly, truly like he's nice as hell.
And with Shai, if I could just add one thing, and with Shai, I think if he had one weakness in his game, it was probably his 3-point shot. But this year, he's up in the threes, and I think he's making about 35% of them, which is adding a whole different element to his game because obviously his mid-range was great. But if he going to have that and also have the three ball, and there's really no weaknesses in his game, and I think that's also why he's having a season that he's been having so far.
I think it's his MVP to lose. We said beginning of the season Luka, but Luka been hurt too much this year. And the Mavericks are a good team, but I'm starting to think the Mavericks just ain't a regular season team. Like that's what I'm starting to think, that their team, that if they get top 4, make the playoffs, they got a chance. But what I love about what I'm seeing for OKC is I really feel losing to the Mavericks is going to help them out. We always say you got to lose before you win, especially in the NBA. You can get away with that in the NFL, get away with that in baseball, but in the NBA, you really, truly have to lose before you win. And I think last year's loss to the Mavericks is going to help them because now they've got the experience under their belt. They know what it takes to win playoff games. They know how to prepare for these things. And I really feel once they get healthy with Chet Holmgren, but especially my man AC, Alex Caruso, is going to be so important for them come playoff time. And Shai's game is going to go to another level as well as what he's been doing right now. I don't even know these niggas coach, but he's coaching really tremendously right now. And I feel like it's just every now and then you see an emergence of a new team where last year was their welcome to the spotlight moment. Now it's like, okay, let's actually take advantage of that and actually get to the NBA Finals. And this is a weak Western Conference to me. Like, yeah, Denver is still around. You still got Jokic. I don't like that team compared to the other teams. The Lakers are top 5 right now, but let's be real. There were Anthony Davis and LeBron James injury for being back in the play-in. And I think Dallas will still be a threat, obviously, when healthy. Guarding Kyrie Irving and Luka Doncic for a 7-game series is not for the weak at heart. I like what Houston's doing. I don't look at them as a playoff threat yet. I think this is their year at least to make it to the finals. I don't think that beating Boston in a 7-game series in the finals, but this is definitely their chance to get there.
They could do it.
You think a healthy ball Celtics in?
Yeah. Number one, I think that they can, like Boston. They just swing. The same thing we've been saying for the past 3 years. They just swing the ball around and shoot threes. And when they go in, they win games. And when they don't go in, they lose games. But I think the Thunder have the perimeter defenders, especially when you add AC in. You still got Dort. You got Williams. You have Shea, who's competes. And then if you bring Chet back in with Hartenstein, you got people for Horford, and you can run different lineups. Well, Horford or KP. So if they play in the series, I wouldn't be shocked if the Thunder could take that in like 6.
So cool.
Triple double hat trick, I know the code too. Ice trade, go for trade, yeah we cold too. Getting paper on these player haters, old news. Money on the other line, so I'm not gonna hold you. Money on the other line, so I'm not gonna hold you. Money on the other line, so I'm not gonna hold you. Money on the other line.